Have you ever pondered over the words of the great Maya Angelou? You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. These words possess a profound depth that resonates with the very essence of our existence. Life, in its infinite wisdom and complexity, presents us with a myriad of challenges, obstacles, and yes, defeats. Each day we find ourselves in the arena, battling against the trials and tribulations that life has to offer. Sometimes we stumble, sometimes we fall, and sometimes we face defeat. Defeat is an aspect of life that many of us are all too familiar with. It might come in the form of a failed project at work, a broken relationship, a dream that didn't materialize, or a goal that seems forever out of reach. It's that sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach when things just don't go your way. It's the voice in your head that whispers, "You're not good enough, you can't do it, you should just give up." But here's the thing. Defeat is not a verdict. It's not a final sentence that determines the rest of our story. Rather, it's a part of the journey, a chapter in the book of life that holds valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. And that's where the words of Maya Angelou come into play. You see, facing defeat is one thing, but being defeated, now that's an entirely different matter. Being defeated implies allowing the setbacks and failures to define you, to consume you, to rob you of your spirit and will to press on. But you are not defined by your defeats. You are defined by how you rise after falling, by how you respond to the challenges that life throws your way. So yes, you will face defeats, but that does not mean you have to be defeated. You have the power to turn your defeats into stepping stones towards victory. You possess the resilience to bounce back, to rise again, stronger and more determined than before. So remember, defeat is not the end. It's merely a stepping stone towards victory. And with each step, you are one stride closer to becoming the best version of yourself. So keep going, keep growing, and most importantly, keep believing in the power of your potential. So what does defeat truly mean to you? If we were to peer into the depths of human experience, we'd find a multitude of interpretations. For some, defeat might be synonymous with failure, a bitter taste lingering on the tongue. Yet for others, it might be a stepping stone, a guide, a teacher. You see, defeat is a chameleon, shifting and changing its hues based on our perspective. It can be a sharp sting, a harsh reminder of our shortcomings. It can be a crushing weight, pulling us down into the depths of despair. But it can also be a catalyst, a spark that ignites the flame of determination within us. Now let's consider another perspective. One that sees defeat not as an end, but as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to evolve. Because when we face defeat, we're presented with a mirror reflecting the areas in our lives that need improvement, that demand our attention. Imagine defeat as a wise mentor, patiently pointing out the gaps in our armor, the chinks in our resolve. It's a wake-up call, a signal that our strategies need to be re-evaluated. Our paths need to be redefined. And this is where the magic happens. This is where growth takes root, where self-improvement begins to bloom. So when we talk about defeat, we're not just talking about losing, we're talking about an experience that has the power to transform us, to shape us into better versions of ourselves. We're talking about a process that, if embraced, can lead us to new heights of personal and professional success. Now let's be clear. No one likes to lose. No one enjoys the taste of defeat. But if we can shift our perspective, if we can see defeat not as a foe but as a friend, we can use it as a tool, a stepping stone on our journey to success. Defeat is not a sign of weakness. It's a challenge that invites us to rise above. Remember, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Every defeat is an invitation to victory. So, when defeat knocks on your door, greet it with a smile, for it is not an enemy, but a mentor. A guide, a friend. Do you believe that embracing defeat can lead to personal growth? This question, my friends, isn't merely rhetorical. It's a beacon of hope for those of us who've been knocked down time and time again. When we talk about defeat, it's easy to associate it with negativity, with failure. But let's flip the script today. Let's look at defeat not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone towards personal growth. You see, it's not the act of falling that defines us, but how we rise after the fall. Let's consider a seed. It's dropped into the harsh, unforgiving soil, buried in darkness. It's defeated, one might say, but does it remain there? Does it accept this as its fate? No. It fights, it pushes, it grows. Its defeat is not a conclusion, but a beginning. It's through this defeat that the seed transforms, grows, and blossoms into something beautiful. Much like the seed, we too must embrace defeat. When we stumble, when we fall, when we fail, we must acknowledge the defeat, but not let it define us. It's in these moments that our character is tested and our resolve is strengthened. It's through these trials that we learn, grow, and evolve. Embracing defeat isn't about accepting failure. It's about acknowledging the situation, learning from it, and using it as a catalyst for growth. It's about understanding that the road to success is not a straight line, but a winding path filled with ups and downs, triumphs and defeats. Defeat serves as a mirror, reflecting back to us our strengths and weaknesses. It's an opportunity to pause, reflect, and reassess. It's a chance to regroup, to re-strategize, and to come back stronger. And remember, each defeat carries with it a valuable lesson. Each defeat is a stepping stone on the path to success. Each defeat is an opportunity to grow. So instead of running from defeat, let's embrace it. Let's learn from it. Let's grow from it. Embrace defeat, for it is through defeat that we truly grow. It's through defeat that we transform, just like the seed, into something stronger, something better, and something truly extraordinary. Are you prepared to rise above defeat? You see, defeat is not a destination. It's a detour, an unexpected turn on the road of life. It's a space where we pause to learn, to grow, to become stronger. So how do we rise above it? First, it's about maintaining a positive attitude. Yes, optimism. It's not about ignoring the reality of defeat. It's about choosing to see the potential for growth in it. Remember, a kite rises against the wind, not with it. Like the kite, we too can rise against the challenges, using them as a driving force to elevate us higher. Next, learn from your mistakes. There's a saying, the only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Every defeat carries with it a lesson, a nugget of wisdom waiting to be discovered. It's up to us to find it, to understand it, and to apply it. Finally, perseverance. The great inventor Thomas Edison once said, "Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to try just one more time." Perseverance is about falling 7 times and standing up 8. It's about pushing forward even when every fiber of your being is urging you to quit. Rising above defeat is not about never falling. It's about getting up every time we do. It's about dusting off the dirt and marching on with a renewed vigor, a heightened determination, an unbreakable resolve. Defeat is but a stepping stone on the path to success. It's a teacher, a mentor, guiding us, shaping us, preparing us for the victories that lie ahead. So embrace it, learn from it, rise above it. In the end, it's not the number of times we've been knocked down that defines us. It's the number of times we've stood up, dusted ourselves off, and kept going. That's what truly defines us. That's what truly separates the successful from the crowd. The ability to rise above defeat is what truly separates the successful from the crowd. How powerful do you think persistence can be in the face of defeat? Let's dive into the realm of persistence. It's a quality that's often overlooked, yet holds colossal power in the journey of overcoming defeat. It's the unyielding force that pushes us to keep going, to keep striving, even in the face of adversity. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, a man known for his inventions, but more importantly, his failures. He made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb. Yet it was his unwavering persistence that eventually led to his breakthrough. Edison's journey is a testament to the power of persistence. Then there's the tale of Abraham Lincoln, who faced numerous defeats in his political career before becoming one of the most revered presidents in American history. His perseverance in the face of defeat is an inspiring example of the strength of the human spirit. And let us not forget J.K. Rowling, whose manuscript for Harry Potter was rejected by 12 publishers before it was finally accepted. Her persistence, her belief in her craft, led to the creation of a world-renowned series that has touched the lives of millions. These individuals, from different walks of life, faced defeat, faced rejection, faced the possibility of never achieving their dreams. Yet, they chose to persist. They chose to push through the barriers, to keep going despite the odds. Their stories are a testament to the power of persistence. Persistence isn't just about continuing in the face of defeat. It's about learning, adapting, and growing from those defeats. It's about taking those setbacks and transforming them into stepping stones towards success. It's about refusing to be defined by defeat, but rather choosing to be defined by the strength of your spirit, the tenacity of your will, and the power of your persistence. So how powerful is persistence in the face of defeat? Immensely. It's the fuel that keeps the engine of success running. It's the beacon of hope in the darkest of times. It's the catalyst for turning dreams into reality. Persistence in the face of defeat is a testament to the human spirit. Are you feeling inspired to overcome defeat? Isn't it incredible how a shift in perspective can turn the tides of our lives? If you're ready to continue this journey of personal growth, we're here to guide you every step of the way. Consider this your invitation to join a community that believes in the power of resilience, a community that sees every setback as a setup for a comeback. By hitting that subscribe button, you're not just getting access to more content like this, you're making a commitment to your personal growth and success. Don't let this journey end here. Hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos, filled to the brim with inspiration, motivation, and practical advice to help you rise above life's challenges. Remember, defeat is only a state of mind. You have the power to change that narrative. Join our community of dreamers, doers, and overcomers. Subscribe now. Imagine the power of spreading this message of resilience. Picture the ripple effect of sharing this idea, this concept of never allowing defeat to define us. We've all been there, haven't we? We've all felt the sting of failure, the weight of defeat. But what if we could turn that pain into power? What if we could transform defeat into determination? Think about it. When you share this message with others, you're not just passing on words, you're passing on hope, strength, and the courage to persevere. You're telling someone, hey, I believe in you. I know you're strong enough to rise above this. And that, my friends, that is powerful. We're not just individuals navigating our own paths. We're a collective, bound by shared experiences and common struggles. When one of us rises, we all rise. When one of us overcomes, we all overcome. And that's the beauty of sharing. It's not just about spreading a message. It's about fostering a community of resilience, of strength, of undefeatable spirit. So I implore you, share this video, not because it's another piece of content to be consumed, but because it's a beacon of hope to someone who might be feeling defeated. Share it with someone who needs to hear that they are not defined by their defeats, that they have the power to rise above, to persist, and to overcome. Remember, it's not just about sharing a message. It's about sharing strength, resilience, and the unyielding belief that we are never defeated unless we allow ourselves to be. It's about sharing the power of persistence, the strength in resilience, and the belief in one's ability to overcome. So let's start a ripple effect. Let's start a movement of resilience, of strength, and of unwavering belief in the face of defeat. Because when we share, when we connect, when we uplift one another, we all rise together. Share this message and inspire others to rise above defeat. As we conclude, remember the wise words of Winston Churchill. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Life is a journey filled with peaks and valleys, and it's in the valleys where we often find ourselves challenged the most. Defeat is not a destination, but rather a stepping stone on the path to success. It's a teacher, a guide, providing valuable lessons about resilience, determination, and the power of the human spirit. Think of defeat not as a setback, but as an opportunity for growth. It's a chance to reassess, to learn, and to build a stronger foundation for future victories. The sting of defeat is temporary, but the lessons learned can last a lifetime. Courage is not the absence of fear or defeat, but the strength to continue in the face of it. It's pushing forward when the road ahead seems impossible. It's standing firm in the belief that you can and will overcome the obstacles in your path. Persistence, too, is a crucial component in this equation. It's the grit and tenacity to keep moving forward, one step at a time, no matter how tough the journey gets. Persistence is the fuel that powers your journey to success. It's the unwavering belief in your abilities and the relentless pursuit of your goals. The beauty of life lies in its unpredictability. You never know what's around the corner. That's why it's so vital to keep moving, keep striving, keep believing. Because your victory, your moment of triumph, could be waiting just beyond the horizon. Remember, every defeat is a lesson, every challenge is an opportunity, and every setback is a setup for an even greater comeback. Embrace the journey, for it is in the journey that we truly find ourselves. So as we part ways today, let's make a pact to face defeat with dignity, rise above with resilience, and continue our journey with unyielding courage. Because in the grand scheme of things, defeat is but a moment. Victory, however, that's eternal. Take these words to heart. Face defeat, rise above, and continue with courage. Your victory is just around the corner.